Let's go! Fibo 2026, you guys, man, thank you. Thank you guys for coming out. Some of you guys came from different parts of the world, and I did too, and we are able to meet up here in Cologne, Germany, and have a great time. I want to say there was, what, 200,000 of you guys that showed up over a 4-day period. Just want to say thanks for not just showing up for me, but all the athletes, influencers, etc. And I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I know I did. You know, flew in on Thursday afternoon and, you know, got some food and went straight to the gym, which was freaking awesome.
Have a nice day.
What's up, guys?
Good, man.
What's up?
Good to see you. Yeah, you too, bro. How you doing? Good. How was the night? Good. Yeah? Awesome to see you. Well, the sun.
You know, where I was able to go to, I would say, the best gym in all of Cologne, in all of Germany. And I've been coming here for almost 20 years. And that is Evoland.
#1 gym. You come to Germany, you don't train here, you got a problem. You might want to get your head examined. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Those guys over there, like, they're like my second home. Like, you know, when I come to Germany, I know where to go. And they provide such great hospitality. Was able to get a lot of good workouts in. Was able to train with Jay Cutler, Derek Lunsford, Urs, the Miracle Bear, the Young Lion, man. You know, just trying to get some more size on and all that. And we just had a meeting of the minds while we were lifting the weights.
What do? Yeah. Keep your shape. Do open, make some money. Gotta make that money if you're doing open, man. Like all them other classes, man. I mean, I love them. Don't get me wrong. But that big money, open.
Able to share a lot of different ideas. You know, from me to even Derek. You know, he's talking about getting ready for Olympia. Just hearing his thoughts, hearing his heart, where he's at, and that was really awesome. And of course, Jay and I being able to tease one another, and him always give me a hard time about why I should come back to the Olympia, which is not going to happen. But you know, that was Thursday. Then, you know, Friday, work day. Went to the KSM booth and also the Panatta booth. And actually, Friday was pretty wild. Here's why. I wanted to get some content like what we're doing here. And we decided to go to the gym and go get a workout. We were going to do back and a little bit of biceps. So we got back done. And then we were over here doing biceps. And then I realized my wife has been hitting me up from all the way over in America, as she realized that I'm still at the gym and I'm supposed to be heading over to the booth. So I literally only had like 20 minutes to, you know, throw the weights down, get my butt in the car and get over to the booth. And, you know, we were able to get that done. So after, you know, working out, went over to the expo, hung out with everybody, where I got to meet a young man who collects Flex magazines. And I'm not just talking about one or two. He had a whole, I mean, like this many. I probably signed, like, I want to say at least 15 different Flex magazines from the course of my career, starting from the very first cover I ever had up until, I would say, one of the last that I had.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Thank you. I waited over an hour in
line thanks, bro.
Just to get to sign something.
Let's get it. Let's do it.
Great, man.
Yeah. It was '08 Ironman. Yeah.
Also a great one.
This one never appeared in the United States.
That's what I know.
The UK and Europe, that was it. Yeah. This one was for the 50th Mr. Olympia. They did not feature this one in the United States. I do not know why they didn't, because it's gold, and it was the first time that they ever did a gold sandow. This one was from 2010, where we allowed the fans to pick who they wanted on the cover, whether it be me or Kai Green, and they chose me right here. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah. After winning my first Olympia, they had this featured that following year, June. Yeah, this was like the issue going into the 2012 Olympia.
It just so happened to be his birthday. So again, can't remember your name, bro. but happy birthday. I'm sure I'll see you again next year. And then after we went from KSM, we came back and got one of my favorite meals, which is a burger and fries. And then we went right back over to Evoland because I can't just do back and biceps and then get biceps cut short and not go back to go kill these freaking arms.
All right, so it's nighttime. And let me tell you something. Earlier today, I was in here at Evoland, one of the best gyms in the world. And I was able to train some back and also a little bit of arms. And when I say a little bit, it's because of the fact that I was having so much fun training back that I didn't have enough time to train arms before I had to go back to the expo and work the booth.
Got a great pump. Man, we got a great pump.
And so when it comes to biceps, I'm usually doing anywhere from 3 to 4 different exercises. Just got done doing 2. I did my warm up on the cable just to go get some blood flow, just to try to assess how I'm feeling. And it's kind of a pre-exhaustion, to be quite honest. Went over here. I always like doing some type of preacher curl, but the Panatta machine over there has 3 different positions where I could do like a normal preacher, and then more of a spider curl. Then I decided to come over here, do some concentration curls. And then I'm gonna round it off with bis and do some these right here. This is what we call a Heath set. Ain't no bi and try, say forearms. This is a Heath set. Because, you know, I feel like I got it like that. So enough talk, I gotta do some work. You gotta let them know. You gotta let them know. It's my guy right here.
And then Saturday came, Young LA.
Here at Young Evoland, the Fibo 2026, we're taking over the whole freaking world, baby. Check this out.
Now, I know you guys knew from before, I was working with Gymshark. That's no longer. Good experience. Not the greatest one, to be honest, but it was good. Young LA is much more my speed. And I really had a great time, you know, at that booth. And, you know, just meeting those guys is a lot more my vibe. The clothes, the culture, the fans, they like really bring a different level of energy. And I know a lot of the people in Europe, you know, you guys are very polite and stuff, which is great. But you guys bring that fire, and that's what I really liked. And the booth was just outstanding. You know, I've done a couple of appearances with Young LA. I did the Arnold Classic in Ohio, which was bananas. It was so crazy that, you know, they got the booth shut down because the fire marshal came in and said, hey, you got too many people coming in here. And that didn't happen yesterday, but I'm sure it could have because there was a lot of people waiting in line. And I was able to, you know, sign autographs, take pictures, hear some of your thoughts. So I really appreciate that. And then on to Sunday, you know, last day, which is always a good day. People are a little bit more relaxed, so they probably went out the night before. And, you know, it's just funny because I'm able to run into some other pros along the way, and we just share some stories. Like I've been able to hang out with guys like Brandon Curry, Rudy Winkler, Chris Cormier, Breon, a lot of other guys that I normally don't see very often, even though we travel in the same sphere. You know, Ronnie Coleman, was able to have dinner with him a couple times, and, you know, just hear these stories. And of course, you know, my trainer, Honey Rambod.
All the time, 7 times better.
You know, we were able to connect as well. Overall, this event is just fantastic. I look forward to coming back. Just want to say thank you, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.